I'm just going to do a really quick walk around, show you my camp. This is our power supply. We got 2 sets of solar panels up here. This is my house, a 9-foot by 12-foot canvas cabin tent. Or maybe I should say Sasha's doghouse, because that's her football. And she's over there in the corner, snoozing like the good girl she is. But that's my house. Right around the corner over here, adjacent to my house, not very far away, is the guest tent. To walk down this little trail, and there's the privy for the girls to pee in, and this is our guest tent. It's a nice cabin tent. I left the door closed, so I'm gonna open it. Oops. Open it. Look inside. This is a nice tent. This is a 10-foot by 14-foot canvas cabin tent. It's kind of very comfortable for 2 or 3 people to sleep in here. I can put another cot over here on this side if I want to, but I don't need to right now because nobody's here except me. And come on, Sash, bring your ball out here. Sasha. Yeah, we're gonna walk back down here towards my house. There's my tent again, and right down below us here, on the lower level, is our dining area. Giant Yeti cooler, barbecue grill, kitchen area, cupboard, everything one needs to live comfortably in the wilderness. And the whole kitchen area is set nicely on the creek right here in front of us. This is what we get to listen to and look at while we're cooking dinner. So as you can see, oh, and that's my shower, by the way. Just in case you're wondering how we shower out here in the wilderness. There is the shower. But since no one will ever take a shower, I guess it's pointless. See ya. I ran out of propane, so I gotta cook my buffalo over the fire. That sucks. Oh well. Hope they get done all the way through anyway. So today I spent just a little bit of time opening cracks in the bedrock right there in front of us with my little 2-inch dredge, this little guy right here. And the 4-inch dredge actually sits side by side with it because it sucks up all the big stuff. But I'm opening cracks in the bedrock and I'm using the 2-inch dredge to suck all the little pieces of gold out. And I have those right down here. Let's see if we can focus in on there. There's a focus. Alright, that's a little better. Not bad for an hour's worth of work with a little 2-inch dredge. This is a 7-horsepower Husqvarna chainsaw motor attached to a 4,000-pound full Lewis winch. It's a little bit overkill because the winch is rated at 4,000 pounds with a 4-horse motor, and that 7-horse is kind of overpowering it, I think. Right down here on the creek is the heartbeat of the entire mining operation. This is a 6-horsepower, single-cylinder, air-cooled diesel. It runs the air compressor, which is right there in the red. Over here it turns a 195 gallons per minute water pump. That produces our water pressure. It goes down this blue hose all the way to the other end of the mining operation, which is way down there, and we'll get down there in just a minute. I have managed to move a huge mountain of rock here to get this hole opened up so I can dredge in it, and that rock over there also. It's a lot of movement of material to find a minute amount of gold. Down here is our sluice box. This is a 16-inch wide, and there's that 4-foot long box. That's what all the material gets pumped through. The motor produces water pressure that goes into this jet tube right here, this twin jet is it produces our suction, pushes the material into the box, and produces our suction that comes from our suction nozzle, which currently is down here in the hole. I left it at the bottom of the creek yesterday when I finished my dredging. So, I'm going to show you something that very few people get to see. I can take a look at the bottom of the creek. Down here, what I do is I pick a spot up here on the creek and I clear all the rocks off the surface. That big rock right in front of us has to go next. That's coming out today. And then I'm going straight up the creek. And I'll pick a spot, I'll clean all the rocks off of it, I'll get in the water with the dredge and I'll start moving all the material. And I'll dredge it straight down to the bedrock. That's where the gold is, down at the bottom. Down there. If you get to see all that, it's pretty cool. I just stick my camera under the water and it keeps working. Anyway, that's my summer story. This is where I'm spending my summer, out here in the wilderness. We have 3 bears. We have a little black one. He's about a 100-pounder. I think he's just a yearling. And then we have the parents. We have a 400-pound black and a 500-pound cinnamon bear. I think the cinnamon is the female. And so far they don't come into my camp, but if they do, I have my bear tag, so I can take it if I need to. All right, that's my story. Have a good summer.